Orlando's not a bad team, man.
Ain't no fight.
I mean, Houston.
I might go out and beat Vegas, man.
I know that's what I'm thinking. I wouldn't take that though. I mean, it's 260 points though.
I would take it.
That's the hard thing to pass up on.
You take it, man.
I mean, cause like, how? I mean, I know Vegas is Vegas, so they in Vegas. You know what I mean? But what do you get 7.5 from? That's the highest spread on the slate this week.
Is it?
Oh yeah, by far.
Highest spread.
8.5 been the
Get that
highest.
for me.
Just in case you want that.
Dude, I got some stuff. Did I tell you guys about the orange cream stuff I got? Like, I got vodka with whipped cream.
Yeah.
And you
What
put
they
it in
call it,
orange
pink panties.
juice. Huh?
They call it, you put mixed with lemonade, they call it pink panties.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I gotta try the lemonade. I've never tried that.
Lemonade, whipped cream, and vodka. They call it pink panties.
Yeah, this
What
stuff
you got?
is just whipped cream vodka, and you pour it in orange juice, and it tastes like. You remember them creamsicles you got when you were a kid with orange and cream in them? That's exactly what it tastes like.
I don't know if I want my liquor tasting like that.
Well, oh man,
I would
I tell you what,
definitely.
I drink flavor though. You drink flavor?
Nah, that's all I drink.
I went to bed lit every night.
Every night.
I tell you what though, I sleep good.
Yeah.
I don't wake up with hangovers.
I don't wake either. I mean, I drink water. No,
Yeah.
Yeah, I drink a lot of water too.
No hangover, buddy.
Yeah, I don't have no problem. I get on up and come to
You
work.
do it on a weekday.
Yeah, I mean,
over here.
I come in and come to work, man.
Yeah, my uncle, man, he taught me the hair of the dog trick, and I ain't never had to do that because I heard that's terrible. But he's like, you want to get over a hangover? He's like, just drink whatever you drank to get you that drunk, and it'll be fine.
Take another shot.
Even you right on back out. Now, I done put that to the test, and it's the truth. Yeah, but I don't never have to do that.
Is it hard to swallow? I've heard people say it's hard to swallow that first drink when you've gotten drunk the night before on it.
Man, the smell will be nasty to you down there. If you just too wasted.
I never had no problem with it. Now,
My uncle, man, he drank Milwaukee's Best, dude.
The best. I had a lady in the prize. You used to tell her to the store. Yeah, she want a Milwaukee the best.
yeah, but
Yeah. Been great conversation for sure.
Nah, you always everything.
And we need to get up to Kentucky, man, and go on and film us more. We need to film that Super Bowl III in Kentucky.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe it is Super Bowl.
That's true. Yeah.
See, when the date is, what day it is, it's possible.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. Hey, when my dad comes down April 15th, around that time, might have you guys all come down.
Yeah, we come down in there.
Yeah, that'd be fun as heck. Yeah, we have fun. Plus, you guys will get a kick out of him. He's as obstinate as they come.
I'm glad, man.
Funny as heck, man.
I'm glad. But officially crank it up, Paul.
All right. Well, welcome to Conspiracy Theories Football. We're back. We're with our XFL coverage. We're going to say it like we always say, you know. Hey, Rock, pay attention, man. We're going to make you look good, make us look good. I'm wearing this same caca shirt that I've been wearing since we started this podcast. We need some stuff, man. We need you to send us some good stuff. But we're your hosts. You got Paul Bunyan McDaniel. You got Antonio Materman Roberts.
Sure.
You got Leslie the Mayor Davis. And we're going to start off talking about the happenings of last week and how everything went. And just to let you know, in all of the games, everybody covered the spread. All the people that were predicted to win won by more than what the spread was. So it was quite a week. And last week, I've been talking about how Materman here had me on the fence as to whether I thought the games were rigged or not. And I keep going back and forth. I keep swaying back and forth. And maybe that's by design too, you know. Because the week before they kind of flipped the script a little bit.
Yeah.
But this week, there was no flipping no scripts.
No.
I mean, the people played the way you figured they would play. So is that going to happen this week? Is going to be interesting to find out.
So basically, you could have hit a 14 parlay, all favorites. Basically.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It would have worked out.
Easy.
So we'll start off with the one game that, I mean, come on. We all knew it was going to be one of those games that wouldn't have been all that fun to watch. You had the Roughnecks and the Guardians, 3-0 versus 0-3. And it was 3-0 versus 0-3 looking. We don't have to spend much time on it. I mean, the Roughnecks are still scoring as we speak right now.
What was the spread? What was the spread?
It's 8. It was 8.
They beat them by 30, almost 28.
Yeah, 28.
Yeah, they gave them 20.
Yeah.
They said they still scoring right now.
Yeah, they probably still scoring.
Yeah. But I tell you what, man, the Roughnecks, they're the better team, but they come up with some fancy ways of scoring, man. They got quarterbacks throwing passes for touchdowns that ain't quarterbacks. This week,
Oh, yeah?
oh, man,
Wide receivers?
they threw a sweet double pass that was in the XFL. As long as you throw your first forward pass,
You can throw a second.
you can throw another one as long as it's behind the line of scrimmage.
Exactly.
So they backed way back, threw a pass, and even though it was forward, the guy was still behind the line of scrimmage.
So before NFL, you can't throw it forward at all.
Exactly. You have to throw it backwards.
Okay.
Again, throw it.
Yeah. But this time they threw a forward pass, and then they threw it again. John Trey Kirkland throws a touchdown for the Roughnecks. It was a beautiful play. It was fun to watch. It was crazy. But it was the second score, the second touchdown. Yeah.
Right here. John Trey Kirkland, I see it.
Yeah. So,
all I did is research.
I watched it, man. I watched that one as it happened. I'm like, wait a minute, they can't do that. But they can. They absolutely could. And it was a beautiful play. And even though they're 8-point favorites, they're pulling the trickery out.
Yeah, because they swagging. You know, they out there free rolling. They got nothing to lose. They having fun like you're supposed to, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did they have 3 quarterbacks all together, or was it just the same 2 going in?
The same 2 went in, and Cole McDonald didn't play much this time. I think they're finding out that Silvers is their guy.
Yeah, it's the guy. Yeah.
I mean, he's doing really well. So, you know, McDonald only threw like 4 passes for minimal amount.
How many rushes you get? Because he mostly rushed when he.
He actually. I'm pretty sure he had less.
Passing when he the running one.
I think he had less rushing yards than
2 for 31 yards. The guy gets yards.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
He averaging 15 and a half.
15 and yards. Carry. Yeah. So
the guy gets.
I thought he was the running. Yeah, I thought he was the running guy, and the other Silver was the pass.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more like that. It's more so like that. But it's like this: if Silvers gets hurt, he's gonna have to be the throwing quarterback. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So you have to throw the ball sometimes.
High Silver running though. High Silver running. Is he?
Oh no, good. He ran road one time for -1.
He's the passing quarterback, and so I thought they would.
So when they do put the rushing yards up, I always take Silver's under.
Exactly. Hey, but McDonald, when he comes in and throws, he can throw. I mean, he threw only 2 passes, but he was 2 for 2 for 14 yards. So when he comes in, they're thinking like we think that he's just coming in there to run the ball. Yeah. But not always. He can throw it too. So
and then we got Kirkland up here with 1 pass, 1 completion, 49 yards, and a TD.
And a TD, Jack.
I'd like, his quarterback rating's soaring right now. It's like,
I think that's perfect, right?
NFL, look at me. Look at my passer rating.
Yeah, I'm perfect.
I can be a quarterback.
Crazy.
But yeah, I mean, it was total domination by Houston. But there was some sparks. I like Paxton Lynch.
Yeah.
For the Guardians. I mean, you gotta like him, and he throws some good passes, and you think he's gonna make some moves and do really well, but it never works out for him. Maybe it's just their defense isn't that good, but he threw for 267 yards in his own right in the loss.
And two touchdowns.
Yeah. So it's something else. It just doesn't make any sense why they're that bad.
Yeah. Somebody got to beat a bad team.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They'll get it together, man. Next year we'll look forward to them winning some games. They may win 1 or 2 before the season's out. It'll be a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But Houston wins again, and coach of the year so far is the coach I predicted would win the first XFL Super Bowl. Wade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wade Phillips, man, and he's looking good.
We'll see who beats him. Somebody will beat him for the year out.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question on that. Who could beat him?
I don't know.
I mean, you got DC. I mean, you got the Battlehawks.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of guys playing good ball, man. A lot of teams playing good football. Houston good, but I don't think they good enough to just pimp smack the whole league like that.
Yeah. Well, I don't think so, but I think in a 4-quarter game that eventually they pull away, because I think DC.
Any given Sunday though.
Oh yeah. DC is a great team, and that's the other team that I worried could beat them. Yeah. I don't think in a 4-quarter game that my Battlehawks can hold up.
I like your Battlehawks.
Oh yeah.
I only like them because of I only like the Battlehawks because of my conspiracy theory, but I agree with Paul about DC. I think DC can. They should be able to hang with them. Why haven't they played them yet? When is the rotation going on with them two playing? Because they seem to me.
The defenders and the Battlehawks play this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they already played, and that's what's weird, because
so they still
the Battlehawks lost the first time against DC. Yeah, but that was just 2 weeks ago, and they're playing again, so this week. So that'll be a good game, and we'll definitely look forward to that one. That's the game of the week this week for sure.
Man, have we come to the point where I can tell y'all that, hey man, I'm not gonna just dump my Vipers, but I'm trying to ride with Seattle, man. I'm on that team. I'm a bad.
I mean, the thing is, Vipers your team. You picked them, but you can put some skin on DC weekly.
Exactly.
I want to put my skin on Seattle Sea Dragons. I didn't like the damn name at first. I've been watching them. I like their uniforms, and them boys is bad, man. That's just my opinion, And I watched it this week, and where they were slow, but in the end, how did we do on the over and under on that Sea Dragon game? Because I know it went under, but like who all picked under on that?
Okay, the Sea Dragons we had.
Cause I thought I picked over on that.
Oh whoa.
Stay on the Sea Dragons.
Was it? Did they play San Antonio?
I'm talking about anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, they didn't play
the
San
Browns.
Antonio.
Yeah, they played.
Okay, so all of us took the under.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we hit it.
Yeah, we hit that.
Yeah.
Cause hey, boy, that was a low scoring game.
Every one of us took the under in that
We
game.
gave it to you.
Yeah. We knew what was going to happen. We talked about that last week, you know. But the defenses were good. The offense, you know, the Danucci's good.
Yeah.
Danucci's really good.
Yeah, that's my guy now. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. That's going to be the first jersey I buy. But I'm going to go ahead and buy some Viper gear and some but I'm going to have to get Sea Dragon gear, man. I don't care if y'all hate on me.
No, not at all.
But these guys are showing me something, man. Yeah. That's what I like. Yeah. They're showing me something.
Man, they're tough. And they're playing hard.
I underestimated them.
Yeah, and
Lucci. He threw for 264 and 1.
Oh yeah.
And the victory.
Yeah, and the victory, Jack.
Yeah, they've had some of the most exciting stuff.
They got some of the leading receivers. What's that guy? Josh Gordon, and also Pearson.
Oh, so that's the ones.
Pearson is one of the leading receivers in the league, Jack.
Yeah. And it's funny because they got Josh Gordon, and this week Pearson.
He didn't really do nothing. Yeah. Pearson done it.
Josh called 5 for 57.
Yeah.
Pearson outdid him with 8 for 76.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He catching that ball, man. Pearson is their guy, but now, hey, look, and they got weapons, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure what they missing though.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the defense.
Hey, and you do. And once again, it's early. It's early.
The clicking,
It's early. They've won 2 in a row. They were 0-2. They're starting to mesh, and that's the thing. Yeah. That's the thing to look for too. You know, we've watched these games.
They were 0-2.
Yeah,
they went 0-2.
Yeah, and so they won the last
president. Yeah.
And last week was on the week before last was the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
You know, I think they're getting it together.
Yeah.
So they're
that's the good part about it.
Yeah, so that game, Sea Dragons won 15-6. We told you some of the highlights of that game, and there wasn't a ton of that.
Picks on it before we go.
So the picks on that, Mater, of course, took
head up.
San Antonio head up, but we all took the under.
Right.
So we was all right on that. The game before, I took Orlando and the points. Mater took Orlando straight up, and Leslie took the -8.5. Yeah, he said he trusted him.
He said he SPL.
Yeah, he knew it. He knew it was gonna happen. So our next game, you know, we'll have to talk to our buddy here, and we'll have to talk to Hank Hill, because you know Hank Hill, his Arlington team, man. He was excited about him a little bit at the first of the year.
Yeah.
So I talked to Hank Hill about that.
That's what old Hank tell him.
Well, Hank Hill was like, "God damn, man, we got that guy. He's in there. It's Kyle Sloter, and that boy can't play.
Huh?
God damn it, he threw 3 interceptions, boy,
and no touchdown.
3 interceptions.
No touchdown, man.
Battlehawks should win that game.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. If you throwing 3 interceptions, no touchdowns, you pretty much handing it to the Battlehawks, I say.
And, you know, I feel bad for him, but, you know, Arlington, Texas, you know, sorry, Hank. You know, I hated it for you. I mean, Battlehawks, I loved it. You know, I loved watching my team win. They looked good. Their offense looked good, but, hey, we love the gifts that Arlington gave us, you know. And I'm telling you, in a lot of these games, and that's the one thing you got to worry about in some of these games, is those interceptions, those turnovers, those mistakes.
It changed the whole game, man.
Oh, yeah.
A team could be dominating the whole game. 1 turnover, interception, or fumble, and now the other team's feeling good about themselves. Now they scoring. Hell, you done lost the game because of that 1 turnover when you had the whole game under control.
And you just think about it. We just talked about the Sea Dragons winning 15-6, but just think, at the end of the game, an interception, a turnover, 9 points can be had in 1 drive.
See what I'm saying? You can be controlling the whole game, up 7-8 the whole game, and lose by that 1 touchdown and that 3-point conversion.
Exactly. So
that's crazy. It's gonna be some. I guarantee you, it will be some of those.
Oh yeah, the first week with my Battlehawks, they proved that real quick. The big fourth quarter comeback they had down 2 scores. So, it's out there. That's the most wonderful thing about this league is the ability for comebacks, the ability for scores, and
it's gonna be exciting.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be exciting.
And so you 9 points up doesn't mean you won the game with 2 minutes left.
And then we get to DC and Old Vega.
Oh man. Well, DC.
What was our picks on those?
Well, see, this is the one where I managed to pull off the tie with Leslie, because I picked all the teams except for Houston, and Leslie got Houston. But this time, Leslie took his Vegas team and the +6.
Yeah, I thought they would.
I mean, it was a good pick because you figured they pull within the 6, but I took DC and the -6. Which it was a closer game than the score showed.
Yeah.
It really was. I mean,
I thought it would be closer than that score-wise, but yeah, they played pretty good. But I knew DC was just too strong for them. But I thought that they would keep it close for the damn betting, man. See, I'm going on a conspiracy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, the thing with DC and Houston has that same offensive structure where they got that quarterback that's really good, and then that quarterback that comes in and can run the ball.
Yeah.
But what's funny this week is watching this game, Derek comes in, or Derek, is that what we call it? Derek, okay. Derek comes in, and he's a running threat. And so this week, though, his rushing yardage was only 4 for 8. But do you know who had the most rushing yards for DC? Jordan Tamu, the quarterback. 9 for 89 yards.
Yeah, because you can bet on rushing yards, and if you think they're gonna let you just keep getting that Derek over.
Oh yeah.
No.
So he got it. He got the 89 yards. So this time the excitement was him. But the other thing to know, Derek, he got 2 touchdowns. 8 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Rush.
Yeah. Wow. So he still got their touchdowns for him. That was big. And Jordan Tamu, man, did a great job passing. He 14 for 19 for 177 yards, but no touchdowns. Derek, 2 for 2, 1 touchdown. He does. I tell you what, you talk about a man who does the little things for the big things.
Yeah. Right. They'll get the reward.
Exactly. Yeah. He may not have done much in the game, but every time he stepped on there, it meant something. Yeah. So good job for him. Half the time he was on the field, touchdowns were scored.
So what was the bet this week? What was we 3-1 or 2-2?
What's that?
Who won this week?
Me and you tied.
3-1?
3-3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we both had 300 points.
Yeah.
Because we took the overs on every game but one, and the one game we didn't take the over on is the game we lost. I took...
so the overs counted for what we doing?
All of the overs. What do you mean?
You talking about who won the picks?
I bet.
Yeah, it's just me and Leslie both got 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we went 3-1 this week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of us went 3-1.
Yeah.
We haven't really settled on a tiebreaker, I don't think, either.
Yeah. But everybody did the same thing on the over and under this week. Then everybody won on that, or do we know?
Well, on the over and under, I got every one of them right, I think. I took the over in every game except for San Antonio, Seattle.
And that went
under.
And that was the only game that was under. So the over under I nailed this week for sure.
So you would have got the tiebreaker if we.
Yeah, if we had that, but we hadn't announced it as a tiebreaker yet.
Oh, we did, but we didn't come up to it.
Yeah, we didn't decide for sure.
Whoever win over and under can win the tiebreaker if it's a tie.
That's what we talked about it, but I didn't think we were complete on it.
Yeah, I thought we said we would pick the closest score with the featured game.
Biggest game, yeah. But none of us picked none of us picked what the score would be.
So it's a tie.
Yeah. But we'll keep it like we've been doing it with the 250 kind of thing. So I'm still weighing the whole and you guys aren't, you know. So
about 1750 in the hole.
yeah. Let's see, you guys both. I owe both of you guys $750, and you guys were straight.
Yeah.
You guys were straight.
Yeah, you gotta put you gotta put 5 in because you lost all the way around. You ain't tied with nobody.
You took off on
Yeah, but you're still $250 in.
I'm good with him, but now you.
I'm $250.
I still owe you $5. That's what ends up.
Yeah.
I still owe you $5.
Yeah, but he's up on me.
Oh yeah. So it's
That's fun.
Oh yeah. So this been a good week.
I'm beating y'all at y'all own I'm already on a conspiracy, man.
Yeah, it's done.
Well, that's what's so funny.
I think it's done.
Yeah.
We get people on, like when we did the NFL thing, and we had eBay in there.
Yeah.
And before it was over with, eBay absolutely believed in the fact that the games were rigged. But I mean, our XFL thing is proven.
Yeah. XFL, I'm like you though. It ain't enough money to be doing all that right now. Then they trying to get show you this integrity, and they trying to get the fans.
Yeah.
So they ain't got it all up in there like that yet.
But XFL has proven that the NFL is rigged. Just because they show with their minimal amount of money that they can have referees make good calls throughout the whole thing, and that one guy up in a booth can make sure that the game goes perfectly smooth. Whereas
officially, whatever you call it.
Whereas in the NFL, even when they go to replay, a lot of times they get the call wrong.
Yeah.
And so it's amazing that this one guy.
They gotta get that call right from Vegas.
Exactly. So this week we'll go ahead and go through our picks really quick.
All right.
We had a good long discussion today, so we'll go through them pretty fast because it's going to be pretty simple as to who we're going to pick. But you got Houston and Seattle. Houston is a 3-point favorite in that game, and
I'm taking Seattle +3. I'm gonna pop it up. I'm gonna pipe it up.
Man, now with our new guy.
Why would they only give Seattle 3? But I mean,
they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Or not cover.
But Seattle's the home team.
There you go.
I think that's maybe the big reason
Matter
why
of
they
fact, give me
have
Seattle outright.
And they coming out.
Give me Seattle outright.
And they coming off a win too.
Seattle heads up.
And that I can even see happening. I can see that happening. But man, our next one we'll do DC and St. Louis.
What'd you pick?
Okay, I'm gonna take Houston in the -3.
Okay, the same pick, Paul.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna take Seattle because I'm gonna ride with them, man. Plus 3 though. Yeah, I'm gonna take the 3.
So it's 3 different picks.
+3.
3 different picks. 3
Houston -3.
Yeah. All right, DC and St. Louis. Man, they're playing at St. Louis, and I have a hard time believing that they're giving DC the 2 points. Even though I think DC's the better team, but that 38,000 people that showed up for St. Louis this last week are going to show up again.
The
12th man is going to win that game. I'm taking St. Louis straight up.
I like it. I like it. -2 for me though. St. Louis -2.
+2.
I thought they was giving up. DC. Yeah. So give me St. Louis head up.
Yeah. Okay.
Once again.
So then we got Orlando and Vegas. I think Vegas has a hold of our camera when he started throwing that out there. Our camera clicks.
So Vegas, the city of betting, giving up 7.5 to a team that's just as good as they are.
Just as bad as they are.
0-4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? However you want to phrase it. 0-4.
Yeah.
And they're giving up 7.5.
Yeah.
So I'm almost inclined to take Vegas -7.5. I am inclined to take it. Matter of fact, write that down.
Okay, I write
that down. And I'm telling you, man, that it's such a bold prediction, and it's a great It's a great prediction. But I can't swallow it yet.
To put your money on that, you got to have these.
Oh yeah.
And I will put my money on that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because like how?
Yeah. That's a lot of points for Vegas to put up. Yeah.
How can they afford to give it to them?
Exactly.
It's spot them 7.5.
Yeah.
They definitely put the cheese in front of me. And say Pick Paul takes the cheese. Okay? Say Pick Paul takes the cheese, man. I'm taking this 7.5. If this was NFL bullcrap, I'm not taking the 7. I'm with him.
Yeah.
I'm not taking the 7.5 that Vegas is flashing me. But in this game, even though it's got that Vegas written on it, even that Vegas is even telling me, "Hey, idiot, don't do it." I'm still taking Orlando in the 7.5.
So you're taking the plus 7.5.
I'm taking the plus 7.5. I have to.
Yeah, I took Vegas.
So minus 7.5, minus 7.5, plus 7.5.
Exactly. No in between. All right. Arlington is playing the San Antonio Brahmas. The Brahmas are getting 2.5 points, and that's another shocker to me. But they're playing in San Antonio. Arlington coming off that loss, but I'm going to take Arlington in the 2.5.
So Arlington
plus 2.5.
Minus. Give me. Yeah, go ahead, Lad. I'm thinking. I know what I want.
I think that.
Tell them.
It's difficult.
Let me jump in.
It is. It's a very tough
Let me jump in. It's easy for me. San Antonio. My name.
The Browns.
-2 for me. I'm gonna make it easy for you. Now Paul made his pick, I made mine. Now that got to be easy for you now, Lynn.
I'm gonna tell you something. I think I like Arlington. I like Arlington. What's my points if I take Arlington just straight up?
It's only 113.
Wow.
It's a sad. I know. That's what I was looking at. And DC was like 110, even though they're 2-point underdogs. I'm like, gosh, that's not even enough for me to take the money on. I gotta take the points.
What are we getting?
However, though, you gotta understand they cover 113. Oh, it's all 100. Anytime you pick the spread, it's 100 on either side.
I'm gonna take the 100 with. I'm gonna take Arlington plus 2. Go ahead and do the 100. Ain't no use in
113.
Yeah. So we got our picks.
No. It's just 100 right here. You would get this if you take them heads up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So you taking 100. All right. You out to the 100.
Okay.
All right.
So we got all our picks in. We got them set. We're gonna cut out. You hear what we got. We've given you what you need. We've given you all the stuff from last week. Listen, this is a free thing you're getting to listen to. You're not having to pay for it. And we're better than those idiots that you have to call and pay money to get their picks.
And subscribe. You might well subscribe to
Subscribe to us,
WYZENT.
Yeah.
And listen,
group.
We're giving it to you for free. And we're giving you all the ability to make the picks on your own. So, as we're talking, we're teaching you things. We're teaching you our strategies and the things that we know work. And when you start hearing this and you start paying attention and finding out this is working for you, then you learn on your own. You don't need anybody's help anymore.
Exactly.
You know, so pay attention, listen to it, watch us, see which one of us gets it right the most. Find out what you think. We believe that in conspiracy theories, we all differ right now on the XFL and how it's going to play out. Now, we all know the NFL is...
But, understand something. The mayor has either won or tied every week.
Cutting up. But even
listen to me, baby.
But even then, when he was behind the camera, he wasn't even on the show.
Yeah, well,
he won the first week when we started the damn thing.
Exactly.
So the man makes good fucking picks.
Yeah.
And he was never in last place.
Yeah,
he never had a bad one.
Yeah.
You were always right up there pretty close. And in fact, at the end of the year, you would have been close to us for sure.
If I was in the points.
I mean,
you weren't out co-host, made the other co-host a camera.
Yeah.
Man, he had to get on the show.
Yeah, man. eBay had a few of those weeks where he got like 2 right out of 16 games kind of deal, man. It was pretty bad.
He like to chase the point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had some really bad weeks.
Yeah.
Even women, y'all can watch this show and learn what we're doing with this sports betting. You know, a lot of women is off into this now.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
You go reach in your purse, you double up some little money, get you some gas money, get you through the week, get you some lunch money.
If they'd have made the right picks, now we ain't even saying that we weren't wrong, but if they'd have made the right picks for what we picked, they'd have made a little change.
Yeah.
A little bit. You know what I'm saying? $20, $30, $100, $50 here. You know what I'm
You
saying?
take a $20 and you pick all those favorites and put it in the 14 parlay, hell, that get you what, a couple $100 off at 20.
And there you go, you're after the right.
Yeah, and this man just showed us last week a $20 was it a $20 bet made 5,000 or a $50 bet made?
No, that was
500.
Made 10.
Oh,
500 made 10.
yeah. But this man knows what he's talking about. He makes the money. He puts his money where his mouth
Put
is.
skin in it.
For sure.
Yeah.
I ain't better since that though, cause I'm a fool. I give it back fast. So I got to hold on a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things I learned not to get excited.
Yeah, because you get it right back next week.
Yeah, if you win a bunch of money, don't be like, I just won 5,000. I'm gonna bet 5,000 right here.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how Vegas gets your money, people. If we can teach you anything, don't do that. You know, don't ever do that. Now, the one thing that's really cool about this kind of setup that you can do that's better than playing the lottery is you can use your own mind and your own abilities, and you can pick these long parlays and stuff, and you can win lots of cash for a small amount of money.
Yeah. That's what makes it fun. That's what a lot of people do. You know, they bet the 20 and the 10 and they do parlays and try to make it turn into something. You know, to make a straight bet, to see something, you got to put something down. You know what I mean? The field.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least 100 or 50.
Yeah.
And then you have the ability. You know, you have the ability at that point to make the money on your own. It's not like when you're paying money for a freaking lottery ticket. You don't get to control anything as to how you win or not.
No, this right here 50-50. It's you or them.
Yeah.
It's simple. It don't get no more. Don't get much harder than that.
Yeah. And I learned something else just late. March Madness is coming on. I'm just going to say this really quick because I learned something crazy new. Terrible thing to learn though. You know, the chances of winning and getting every one of those picks right is 1 in 19 numbers. Quintillion.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to count to that. And by the way, I learned that if you count from 1 to a billion, one number at a time, it would take you over 30 years to do. And it's 1 in quintillion of your chances of picking everything right.
You be 8 years old before you count the quintillion.
Exactly. I wouldn't make
From
it.
the day you learn how to count. From the day you learn how to count. That's crazy. That's how much money a lot of these people got when you get to talking billions. You know what I mean? Which these teams and companies are making off this sport.
And that's why CBS, ESPN, and all those people are letting you put your bracket in for free. And they will give you $1 million if you get it right.
They know you're not getting it. It's 1 in quintillion.
And what makes it so funny, every year I pay attention, and it's like that first round, 10 million tickets go in.
Oh, yeah.
After the first round, there's like 5 to 10 left. Yeah. There's hardly any left, and they have the second round is going to take all the rest of them out.
Exactly.
While we on the NCAA and Final Four, my prediction: Purdue wins it all. That's coming from the mayor, man.
Man, I know one thing. The Tennessee Vols are in that bracket with them, and they have no answer for that big dude. No answer.
Edie, bro.
Oh, well, yeah.
You see
Edie. Yeah, we're in there, but they ain't got nobody that can stop that big dude.
We love y'all, man. You can edit that anyway.
Yeah.
You can edit that in.
We love you guys.
Got my wife.
We'll see you next
You know how that is. I can't keep up with it.
Take that a minute.